Alright there guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be trying something a little bit new on the channel. Of course, looking at the setup, it doesn't seem like anything new, but we're going to try Storytime. Because Storytime is something some YouTubers literally have as their entire channel. And I have a few stories that I could tell for videos. So I wanted to give this a go and see what it's like. There's 3 stories I could currently make into videos. However, getting run over is not one of them, and getting mugged is also not one of them. Those 2 things will not be storytime videos, simply because I went into them in detail during my 2019 year in review video. So if you want the details of those stories, you'll have to go to that video, as I'm not repeating them. But I do have 3 different stories that I could tell. So why don't we start off with this video with the first one that I call I made singing videos on Facebook for my school. Because it's a very strange title, I know, but you'll understand it more with the context. So, it's March 20. Let us go back all the way to March of 2017. Over 3 years ago now. My channel was pretty much only 1 month old at the time. And so the context is, I was watching an international friendly, as in it was the international break in the football season, and it was Germany against England. And barely anyone was having chances. It wasn't a very entertaining game to watch. The game ended up being a 1-0 win for Germany, with Lukas Podolski scoring on his final ever appearance for Germany. But I don't know what possessed me to do this. Like, I've never ever once thought about this before, but I just did it. What I did was, I set my phone up and I sang Marsico X's English cover of the Dragon Ball Super second opening. The one for the Tournament of Power arc. Definitely the best opening in Super as well. I decided to for some reason, sing that and post it to Facebook. And let's say it got quite a lot of attention. Way more than I actually thought it would. As basically, whenever I did these singing videos, I had the original video that I'm singing from playing at the same time, and I'm listening to the song through my headphones at full, with the volume at full. So I can't actually hear myself singing, which is probably a good thing. So yeah, I couldn't hear myself when I was singing them. I just recorded them and then uploaded them to Facebook. I didn't actually listen to them myself, because I knew that would be a bad idea. As I like being able to hear. But within the next day at school, I had quite a lot of people within my year asking me to do more, which I found very strange. Like, so many people in my year group that literally never spoke to me would not leave me alone. I was even asked by someone to sing All Star. I mean, it's an iconic song, so of course there was no way I was turning that down. Of course I'll sing All Star. Of course I hadn't heard it in a little while since, so I had to check it out, had to practice on it. And yeah, All Star, what a song. All Star is one of those songs that it doesn't matter it doesn't matter what year it is, it doesn't matter how long ago it came out. It will always be an iconic song. So the weekend of that week, I sung All Star, which a lot of people seem to enjoy. I ended up singing more songs such as Pelik's new version of the Dragon Ball Super opening, the second one. I sung Uptown Funk. I sang Never Gonna Give You Up. Of course I did. It's Rick Astley, another iconic song. I sung It's Not Unusual by Tom Jones. Another, as much as I hate music, those songs are actually bangers. Those songs are actually quite good. So for someone who they're good if someone who hates music likes them. So this gained me a lot, and after I sung the original, the first song, my Dragon Ball Super 2 cover, I got about 4 to 5 Facebook friend requests from people within my year group the very next day, so clearly I was gaining some attention on this. But another reason why, and the main reason why I kept on doing this is because in year 11 at school, nothing had really happened. Like, there was nothing good special about being in year 11. I mean, maybe you got to just go straight into the canteen instead of having to wait in line. That was very nice. But nothing exciting of note happened. So yours truly had to do it himself, had to make it interesting and exciting, and I did just that. And I did this from March of 2017 to July of 2017. As much as I'm going to regret this, if you go to the it's a series. It's not I have a series that's not a playlist of videos called Coolest Sings and some others called Callum Sings, where I do that very same concept. I've made singing videos on this channel. I've made about 24 of them. I've sung songs such as the Dragon Ball Super's first opening and second opening. I've sang All Star in the coolest voice. I've sung The Fresh Prince of Hyrule. Anyone who watches Versus knows what that is. I've sung the CUNT song by El Hugany, which he has Captain Price singing it, which is hilarious. So yeah, I made quite a few singing videos from February 2017 to July 2018. That is the extent of my singing videos on this channel. The very last singing video I made was the My Hero Academia's Season 3 first opening Odd Future cover 1 week before Comic-Con in 2018 in Manchester. They actually used to be in a playlist, but I thought, yeah, I don't want people finding those songs easily. You probably won't even look anyway, and even if you do, it's more views for me, I guess, so I can't really complain. And also, if you didn't know, someone who was encouraging me to do more of these, funnily enough, was the 2019 The Voice UK contestant, Callum Butterworth. That's right, I know him personally. We went to the same high school. We even went to the same college last year when he was doing The Voice. So yeah, he encouraged me to keep it going while we were still at school, which I did. But I know I was aware that nobody actually liked the singing. I was aware that no one really liked it. They probably thought it was cringe, which it probably was. That's why every single one of those videos has since been deleted, never to be found again. And I probably will never make another singing video of any type ever again. Personally, I feel that for singing, you're either born with the voice, or you're not. I definitely was not born with it. And then by the end of it, when we got to July, I thought, I'm not about this anymore. But something that those 4 months, March, April, May, June, July, okay, 5 months if we're counting March as well. Those 5 months of March, April, May, June and July. The one thing, if they taught me anything, it is that I am not an attention seeker. That's something it taught me, because I was gaining a lot of attention by making those videos, but I didn't like the attention. Unlike someone like David, who craves attention, who literally craves attention off anywhere unless it's negative, I was the opposite. Even though none of the attention was necessarily terribly bad, it's just I just didn't like having so much attention on me, because I'm not a very confident person in general, so kind of makes sense. So I am glad that I'm still glad that I did do all those singing videos for those 5 months, because at least it taught me, at least I got something out of it. It taught me that I am not an attention seeker. Callum Butterworth also challenged my friend Dean, who has been in my last 2 Xenoverse 2 Fights episodes. He gave him the opportunity. He challenged him to sing, to make a singing video as well. And he did do that. I can't remember what he sung. He's also since deleted his song, but after hearing him, yeah, him making one singing video, in my opinion, was better than all of mine combined. I'm not saying he has the voice, but he definitely has it more than I do. But the irony about this was, without asking, this was back in bearing in mind this was 2017. This was when David was actually a respectable person still. This is back when David was a respectable person. He was asking, he said, "Oh, someone make me do one." Again, that maybe that was an incredibly early sign that no one picked up that he's a massive attention seeker. Because he was the only person that actually asked people, that actually wanted people to suggest the songs for him to sing. He never did. He never actually followed through and went and sung them. But he still asked. I did it to make Year 11 more interesting. Dean did it because Butterworth challenged him. Like, this was, at the time, a future contestant on The Voice. We didn't know that, of course, but that's what happened. And yet David begged people to give him suggestions of songs to sing and then never ended up doing that. But what I did here was he played Dean's song in the Year 11 common room out of his speaker to take the piss out of it, because he probably knew the only way he would be able to anyone would even allow him to stay in the common room as if he joined them and became a sheep, literally became a sheep, just like all of them, making fun of the less popular students. I never once heard that he did the same thing about mine, so I can't say he did the same thing about my singing videos, but he 100% did do it about Dean. So that's pretty low. That was pretty low for him, but we didn't know. Neither of us thought that at the time. But no one had the balls to come up to me and tell me my singing was bad. In fact, no one even in the comments of my singing videos had the balls to tell me that it was bad. The only person that did have the balls to tell me was Che. And, I mean, I already knew it was terrible, so he's not telling me anything new. But, again, this is Che showing that he's not fake. Showing that he's not fake and a sheep and will just blindly agree with anything his friends do. He ain't like that, and just like neither are me, Rowan, or Connor, or Dean. We ain't like that. So then I decided, all these people that were taking the piss, which was pretty much everybody, they were just doing it behind my back. So I wouldn't see. I'm not stupid. I know everyone was making fun of me behind my back. Simply because none of you have the ball, but none of them had the balls to do it. So, who's really the bigger person, me or all those sheep that are making fun of me, but never have the balls to do the same thing, or even tell me? Anyway, that is going to be it for the very first episode of Storytime. I've only got, as I said at the start of the video, I've only got 2 more stories really to tell, so this could be a very short series that will be over by 3 episodes. But telling them is still something that I've enjoyed talking about this story. I mean, some of you guys watching that know me and knew me back then will have probably seen some of these videos before they were deleted. But that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, follow me on all my social medias. And until next time, guys, catch you later.